Welcome to the Paxic.
Masa lalu
Di sini sekarang aku siap untuk beraksi dengan suaraku di MC The Ball. Siap untuk beraksi.
Sebelum kita memulakan video kita pengen lihatkan Anda semua dengan HP. Sebelum kita memulakan video kita 600.000 menarik perhatian untuk vlogging juga, untuk selfie dan berbagai lain kegunaan dengan harga hanya 3 juta rupiah, yaitu RM1.000. Dapatkannya di toko. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi dalam The Pacis dan juga Arili.
Assalamualaikum guys, apa kabar kalian? Semoga sehat-sehat selalu guys. Alhamdulillah kita bertemu lagi di channel The Pacik, channel yang memberikan kita informasi, entertainment dan juga reaksi yang
Jujur aja ya.
Jujur
guys.
aja ya,
Wah,
guys.
Kita ada tetamu baru guys. Wah.
ya nggak ada yang
special, guys.
jagain dia guys ya. Jadi kita lanjut aja ya. Kita gas aja guys, kita gas aja yang jujur aja nih. Oke.
Yes, mantap. Nah,
Ya,
sekarang
jadi,
nih kita
ya.
bersama siapa ya?
Ya ini anakku guys. Jadi ya alhamdulillah terima kasih kepada kalian yang terus mendukung channel ini sehingga ke hari ini. Kepada kalian juga ya. Semoga terus mendukung kita ya. Insya Allah kita akan bakal bikin sesuatu video yang sangat luar biasa ya, sangat viral. Apa saja yang positif bakal kita sikat guys. Ya, jadi untuk kali ini guys ya, kita bakal mereaksi daripada World Friends yang mana ya 10 apa nih? 10 things that you should not do in Indonesia.
Maksudnya
Indonesia is
10
bigger
benda
than
yang
USA.
tidak boleh dilakukan di
Ya.
Indonesia.
Dan juga Indonesia adalah yang terbesar di USA ya. Benar-benar. Jadi
Nah,
guys,
ini kita pengen lihat kepada bule-bule punya reaksi, bagaimana pendapat mereka tentang Indonesia juga.
Yes,
Mungkin ada
benar-benar.
daripada mereka yang pernah mendengarkan tentang Indonesia, ada yang selalu dengarnya macam, oh Indonesia, Bali, tapi nggak pernah tahu apa sebenarnya 10 benda yang tidak patut dilakukan di Indonesia.
iya benar. Jadi guys, nggak perlu basa-basi, kita bakal melihat dalam 3, 2, 1 and go.
Mari kita dengarkan dulu.
It's illegal.
VPN, you know? How would they know?
Nggak ada suara ya?
Mari kita
It sounds gorgeous.
Sounds gorgeous.
That's what I know. Sounds gorgeous.
For me, as a Brazilian, I think if I wanted to learn how to speak Indonesian, it wouldn't be like that hard.
It's an easy language.
Yeah.
I heard it's an easy language.
Yeah.
That's one thing I heard. I know 2 things.
Easy, yeah.
2 things. One,
Dia tahu
Bali.
dua,
I know Bali and I know Indonesian's easy.
Now I know
Udah
2
pasti
things
mereka
about
akan
it.
tunjuk
We all know 2 things.
So actually, I'm gonna be telling you guys 10 things that you shouldn't do in Indonesia.
Good to know before
Ada 10
going.
ya.
'cause I'm gonna go next year.
beritahu
Oh,
apa
really?
yang jangan dibikin.
If I have money.
Oh, well, that's always the variable.
So first of all, don't underestimate Indonesia's size.
jangan
Indonesia is a big
underestimate
country.
Indonesia's
We're the
size.
4th most populous country in the world.
Whoa.
We have 270 million people over.
Ha.
So it's like India,
270
China, US, and then
juta.
Indonesia. So I don't think a lot of people know that.
No, I had no idea.
Like in terms of land size, we're on the equator on the globe. So like that's why it looks tiny, but actually we're wider than the US.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Some other things, we have 17,000 islands.
17. 17.
17000.
I'm gonna need to see the to scale size.
How many football
besar
fields
sekali.
is this? In America, that's a big joke. Is we can only measure size by how many football fields because it's like what you learn growing up. So we're like, how many football fields?
American football.
Yeah, American football. American football.
Maksudnya mereka mempertikaikan berapa besarnya size daripada
size
itu
Indonesia
sendiri,
itu.
guys. Jadi mereka macam lebih besar daripada ini ya. Yang
Lebih
mungkin
besar dari USA.
bagi mereka itu kecil-kecil disebabkan Indonesia ini banyak pulau.
Yes.
How much of Indonesia is like populated versus like nature? Oh, I'm not sure, but I mean we have 5 major
Ya, Wan, ya.
islands,
Bentar
so
ya,
that's
bentar
where
ya,
most of the people are, and then like a lot of little islands. That's why it's like up to 17,000. We're also very, very diverse. How much of Indonesia is like populated versus like nature? Oh, I'm not sure, but I mean, we have 5 major islands, so that's where most of the people are, and then like a lot of little islands. That's why it's like up to 17,000. We're also very, very diverse.
Wait, there is an official language, right?
There is an official language, Bahasa Indonesia, so Indonesian. It's a uniting language that all these different people, like in school, we learn in Indonesian, but if you just hear like daily conversations, nobody actually speaks proper Indonesian. Everyone mixes in their own local dialect, so when you go to another city, they mix with their other dialect, and yeah, so it's actually hard to learn Indonesian, not because Indonesian itself is hard, but because nobody actually uses it.
It's easy, but only till this far.
Yeah, that's true. Grammar-wise, it's easy, but usage-wise, you need to learn by speaking and practicing.
That's why sometimes you're
Maksudnya grammar dari segi pembahasaan Indonesia itu mudah.
Ya.
Tapi perlu belajar lagi cara untuk menggunakannya.
Ya benar. Dan juga dia kan dari satu daerah ke satu daerah itu malah ya setengah jam dari daerah sini ke sini ya.
Udah beda guys.
Udah beda guys. Nah gitu.
like, oh wait, how do we write that?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody says it in proper Indonesian.
Can you tell us something about Indonesia in your local dialect?
For example, like if I say how are you, it's like apa kabar in Indonesian, but in like Javanese, it's like piye kabare. It's completely different. And the second thing is, you should not use your left hand when giving things or receiving things. It's considered rude. So always use your right hand.
Thank God I'm right-handed.
Yeah, it's hard for
Thank God I'm
left-handed
right-handed.
people because you still have to switch to the right hand when you give things.
Wow. That's kind of like the Korean thing that like you have to give like
Yeah,
with both hands.
Yeah. For us, it's the right hand.
Oh.
So like, for example, you're holding something, but you need to give something to someone else, then you're like, oh, sorry for using the left hand.
You have to say it.
To be polite.
Yeah, got it.
I like to give things JoJo style like this.
Yeah, that's how I take pamphlets from people handing it outside the subway. I go like that.
How is it in your countries? Like, is the right
Tadi
hand?
maksudnya di situ kalau ingin memberikan sesuatu ataupun ingin mendapatkan daripada orang lain itu perlu menghulurkan tangan kanan.
Malah guys, malah kalau bukan ya mungkin kalau kita di Asia ini juga ya. Kalau kita memberikan pakai tangan kiri, kita pasti akan bilang kayak gini. Maaf ya, tangan kiri. Oh enggak, kalau kita berikan
waktu itu,
maaf ya.
Waktu itu sebagai contohnya tangan kanan kita penuh nih.
Ya.
Nah, jadi kita terpaksa menggunakan tangan kiri.
Tangan
jadi
kiri.
kita bagi tahu lah, maaf ya.
Ya, tangan kiri ya.
Iya, tangan kiri.
Ya.
Gitu.
Padahal benda itu nggak perlu minta maaf juga sebenarnya, tapi kita itu namanya adab, Paci, adab.
Yes, betul.
Oke.
And necessary?
In Brazil is definitely not. Like we're just take it.
As long as you don't take it like that.
Yeah. Or like throw it when you're giving to someone. Like I think that it's like this in any country. Like in Brazil, it would be a huge problem too.
Because I grew up like always using my right hand, like knowing that it's the polite way, I never thought it wasn't a thing in other countries. In Germany, like people were doing things with the left hand, I'm like, you know, but then you have to switch it up. Interesting. Number 3, don't touch people's heads.
Heads? Really?
Jangan
Even if
pegang
you're
kepala.
like close to the person?
Actually, again, Indonesia is very diverse, so I think generally you shouldn't touch, but on what occasion would you touch people's heads?
I can tell you. We can tell you.
She was like, I am holding the urge to touch her hair.
I guess if the other person consents it, like for certain things, it's okay. But like generally, you wouldn't touch people's heads. For example, like in Bali, especially, even children's heads, you're not allowed to like, ruffle their heads or something.
That would be something that would be a problem for me. Oh, you're so cute. And I just go straight away to their head.
It depends, but in certain regions, because they believe that the head is like the most holy part of the
Yeah.
body, so you shouldn't like touch it. So also in other areas, it's like passing things overhead is also considered pamali or like a taboo.
What would you pass over your head though?
For example, if I don't know, you're in class, you want to pass it to the person behind you, and you're like,
Do that with your left hand too, just like.
hey, I'm not on the left hand.
But you never.
Oh, oke. Itu baru kita tahu juga.
Ya, dan aku baru mendengar suara cowok tadi, guys.
Iya. Oh, ternyata ada cowok di sini.
Kaget aku. Sebenarnya aku nggak perasan langsung ada cowok di sana, guys, sumpah. Kaget aku tiba-tiba ada suara cowok.
Ya, udah.
Rupanya
Begini lah.
ada.
Sebenarnya begini, apa maksudnya di sini, jangan sembarangan memegang kepala orang, melainkan kepala orang yang kita kenal. Gitu.
Kalau orang yang kenal pun jangan pegang, Moci.
Ya, tapi ini
kecuali
adalah
kayak seperti anak kita sendiri, ya kan, kayak ya sayang
karena
gitu.
daging sendiri lah.
Ya kita belai dengan kasih sayang ya nggak apa-apa. Tapi kalau yang saja yang kepala botak kayak gitu, wah itu betul-betul. Sekali ya, Moci. Gimana?
Gimana?
Sekali lagi Pakcik.
Oh iya.
Udah oke. Wah, tadi ada bunyinya guys. Ya, gitu
Iya, tadi
jangan
ada
ya.
bunyi.
Jangan dek ya. Oke, lanjut.
to like your parents or anything?
Depends on the families as well and the cultures. Number 4, don't point with your finger, especially at people, because this shows like you're really angry, so it's like very rude. Also even for pointing direct,
Mau nak gapo
some
ni?
people just use their thumb instead.
Oh, so any finger is fine, but not.
Especially at people, because this shows like you're really angry, so it's like very rude. Also even for pointing directions, some people just use their thumb instead.
Oh, so any finger is fine, but not this one.
Like this would be rude, more rude in other regions, but generally you don't point at people like that, or you just use your whole
Jangan
hand.
pakai tarik
in Brazil we
tarik
actually-
telunjuk Pakcik untuk menunjuk orang ya kayak gini.
Maksudnya, jangan sana, jangan sana. Ini
Untuk
macam terus.
untuk tempat bisa, untuk tempat sana. Tapi kalau orang kalau bisa kayak gini.
Sana, gitulah gitu. Atau gini. Tunjuk.
We also hear that since we're kids, like pointing is ugly, don't do that. And when we're like saying directions, we also don't do this. We either do this, like with two hands, like two fingers.
I feel like Americans point a lot.
Americans point, but we also say it's rude to point at the same time. Yeah. Don't point at people, but you can point at other things.
Yeah, same as in the UK.
Yeah, they're like, if you have one finger pointing forward, you have 4 pointing right
We'll just point all of them.
Number 5, don't raise your voice.
Immediately going to jail.
This is also, it depends on where you are, because we have 5 big islands, right? And in Java, generally that's like the people are calmer, I would say. But in like Sumatra, then it's more normal to speak in a loud voice, and that's okay. I think in any culture it's rude to raise your voice, right?
Not in Brazil.
Not in Brazil.
We are a very crazy mix, and we have a huge influence like from Italy. So we talk loud. We usually talk loud. You mean raise your voice like just talk loudly, or just like raise your voice at someone like aggressively?
I guess in an aggressive, angry way. Because I think generally we're very sungkan. How do we? You say as if, but you know the vibe, right? You don't want to bother people. You don't want people to feel bad. So we're just kind of like, just don't do things that offend people. Pointing goes under that. Raising your voice goes under that as well. Number 6, don't walk the streets in swimsuits.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think that's kind of obvious. So we are a country of like archipelago, so we have a lot of islands, but not all the cities are by the beach. But I guess everyone would know you're a foreigner as well.
How would they know?
Like there's not
How would they know? Wow.
Generally, like the Indonesian culture is still more covered up. We're also like a pretty religious country. Like no matter what religion you're taking, but it's pretty religious generally. So like covering up is more polite.
Like instead of wearing suits, it's like just like in Korea, like they use actual like.
No, normally not.
So they wear more like a rash guard, like here in Korea.
Or do they do like the full one-piece swimsuit?
I don't live by the beach.
Okay.
In the beach areas, I guess, because there's also a lot of tourists, it's a lot more free.
That's completely
not in
different
the
from
cities.
Brazil.
We know.
Yeah.
We know Brazil. We know what they're like.
How is it in your country though?
I mean, in LA, we got people wearing next to nothing.
Like just in the malls near the beaches and stuff?
No, in just the middle of the city. Just
Normal day.
In some
Kalau di
places,
tempat
if it
mereka,
matters to
enggak.
like the owner.
Itu namanya kalau kita itu kan jujur aja bagi aku Indonesia adalah negara yang ada adabnya ya guys ya. Ya, Indonesia ada adabnya di dalam negara itu. Nah, jadi kalau di negara-negara lain seperti mereka bilang ini, kayak di Brazil, kayak city mereka, USA apa semua itu, mereka guys nggak mengenakan baju juga, nggak menggunakan kaos di badan itu guys di city, di bandar-bandar ya, malah masuk ke mall itu nggak pakai baju guys mereka ya. Mereka suka show off badan mereka ya. Gitu. Jadi bagi mereka itu perkara biasa, tetapi bukan di tempat kita ya guys. Itu adalah adab. Jadi mereka ini yang bagusnya untuk konten kali ini mereka kakak ini dia beritahu kepada kita yang sesuatu yang tentang adab sebenarnya ya. Things and not to do apa yang ada di negara orang. Gitu. Hormatilah ya gitu. Lanjut.
Betul. Lanjut.
Urban establishment, they'll have a sign on the front that says no shirt, no shoes, no service. So it just depends on the area and also just like whether you care or not. But I would say Yeah, it's not uncommon, especially if you are near the ocean somewhere. Yeah.
So in the beach area, if you're at the beach and you're near the beach, you would normally wear your swimsuit and you can walk around and it's fine and normal. But once you get to your car, like that's the time to put on clothes. Like you don't have to wear a top, but you gotta at least put on some pants.
UK people are pretty chill about everything. I mean, you know, our summer is like 22 degrees Celsius. And people will just take their tops off at the pub.
What?
Men will just be like shirtless in the street.
I guess in Indonesia, it's more common to see men shirtless, like if they're working outdoors because it's.
Benar-benar.
Bayangkan 22 derajat Celcius mereka bisa
Buka
buka
kaos.
baju ya. Kalau kita 22 itu sudah pakai jaket guys.
Kita 22 itu enak udah tuh guys ya.
Udah musim sejuk guys.
Iya, musim sejuk. Dan juga ya dia bilang juga ada juga ketika benar-benar panas itu orang buka baju ketika bekerja. Ya itu nggak masalah, itulah orang bilang lihat situation, orang memahami. Tetapi kalau yang saja-saja hanya kamu apa yang itu kan masa bekerja bukan ketika liburan apa itu
ya,
nggak masuk akal lah kalau aku.
Ya, melihat kepada situasi dan tempat juga.
Ya, benar-benar.
It's really hot. It's always summer all year round. It's like 30 degrees on average.
Yeah, Brazil too.
So in the UK, people will actually wear a swimsuit at the park. People in the UK love tanning. Everyone's in the park in their swimsuits.
Oh.
They don't really care.
I think they do that in New York too, like at the big park.
Central Park.
Central Park.
Well, in Brazil we have something similar actually. At the beach is normal pretty much, like nearby the beach everybody's gonna be walking like just on swimsuits, even in the houses close by, but like any establishment that you want to go in, you're probably gonna be putting on something, at least a shirt.
Number 7, don't reject food or drink offers to you.
What if you don't wanna, or like,
for example, you're in a school gathering or like you're visiting a friend's house and your friend's parents would like be like, hey, here, like have some whatever, and then you're like, no, thank you, I just ate. It's like,
my food's not good enough for you?
Yeah. It's like, why are you so rude? Like, you shouldn't say no. Even if you're full, you should still like eat something or try something.
Like, be like, oh, I'm going to try it. I'm a little bit full, but I'll try it out.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, no, I can't take this, but you should take it.
Oh, I would love that. In the UK, it's the complete opposite.
Really?
Yeah, if you go to your friend's house, you shouldn't eat their food unless you have a play date or, you know, a sleepover.
They do that in America too, though. These days. Yeah, it's kind of for their kids. Yeah.
They didn't make the food for you, so why are you eating it? Like that kind of thing.
Brazil, the same thing. So like
Maksudnya gini, Baci. Kalau di tempat mereka itu ya sama aja, tapi dorang nggak ngerti sebenarnya. Itu maksudnya kalau dijemput itu makan, kalau nggak dijemput jangan dimakan. Ya, tapi namanya kalau dijemput ya harusnya makan walaupun sedikit, itu kita.
Iya, betul.
Maksudnya kalau orang tapi namanya kita juga bertandang ke rumah teman kayak gitu kan. Selalunya makan aja kalau mau makan ya, tapi jangan yang direct to the point lah. Kalau aku segan gitu. Ke rumah orang nggak dijemput makan aja apa yang ada jangan.
Contoh lah, macam emang emaknya udah masak untuk anak-anaknya di sana. Jadi tiba-tiba kamu pun datang secara tidak langsung di sana, jadi macam ini makanan untuk mereka ini. Nah, begitulah. Jadi macam
jangan makan gitu.
Kita
Tapi kalau ibunya makan sekali gitu. Makanlah. Kita ikut. Ya, tapi kadang Maci, sebenarnya kita harus ada ya udah makan Maci, terima kasih. Tolak dahulu sebenarnya.
Betul, tolak dahulu sedikit.
Kita tolak dahulu kadang-kadang
kalau
gitu.
Dipaksa, macam
harus makan nih kayak gitu. Tapi kalau namanya orang memberi kita, harusnya kita tolak dahulu sebenarnya. Udah makan makasih gitu. Tapi ala sedikit aja, jamah dahulu gitu. Ya gitu. Oke. Nah, baru kita makan itu pun dalam kuantiti sedikit. Ya gitu.
Betul.
Jaga adab lah, adab. Sebenarnya bagusnya di sini nih mereka menciptakan adab kita sebenarnya. Bagus.
Betul.
Invited guests would just come to my house and we didn't have anything. My mom was like, okay, Julia, I'll give you 10.
Yeah,
go
buy
buy something.
Buy something.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm in a sort of a mix because if you're with someone and they offer something that they got for themselves, like and offer you, you should say no. However, if you go to someone else's house and they offer you something, if you refuse like too much, he's like very rude. So we're like in the between.
So I
Benar
should
ya kan?
not say yes to food in the UK.
Whole meal, some people would think, oh, you know, this family only made enough for them. But if it's like snacks or if you planned it, then it's fine.
Number 8, don't show public displays of affection.
Yeah.
It depends on where as well. Kissing in public is definitely like a, what? Like, yeah, no.
What about hugging?
I can only speak for like, I come from Jakarta, so like I would speak about that culture. In malls, holding hands is very normal. Side hugs are normal. Hugs are also okay, but not like romantic.
Right, like friendship
things.
vibes.
Like friendship vibes is really fine.
That kind of goes for America too. Is like it's still considered gross and weird.
I mean, even going as far as like caressing and holding each other like for a long time in public, people.
Oh, okay, but it's like an awkward period of time. It's like, you're
But I think also one interesting thing though is between normally women, like when they meet, some people also do like the cheek to cheek thing, and that's okay. So like anything non-romantic, I think is normally fine.
Okay, UK is opposite. Nobody cares. They do whatever they want. They just
Like making out on the subway.
That's normal.
sit on each other's laps and stuff.
I didn't know UK was white.
Tapi
Kayak gitu,
kalau
guys,
kita
ya.
lihat orang UK-nya kan memang santai banget guys. Macam gitu ya.
Ya, biasa tempat kita gitu, enak aja gitu.
Tempat aku gitu aja.
Di mana aja asal. Nah, gitu. Tapi kalau tempat kita itu sekali lagi
Oh gitu guys.
itu jumpanya dia bakal kalau aku tahu itu orang kampungku guys. Dia bakal diketahuin satu kampung itu guys. Ya. Itu masyarakat kita.
Well,
Aduh.
they're in the US.
Yeah.
It's wild.
They're
yeah.
wild.
People can get very aggressive. So if you confront someone, they'll probably just start a fight with you. So everyone's like, whatever.
Okay, so number 9, don't watch porn in Indonesia because it's illegal.
Oh,
Well,
hey, VPN, you know.
What's the punishment?
like jail time, or is it like a slap on the wrist?
I think so it is
Wow,
punishable by law.
mereka
Like
ketawa, guys.
the most severe is up to 12 years in prison, and also like really heavy fines. So
12 years in prison for seeing things.
The wrong things, unholy things.
Got it.
So are there no like, you know, those raunchy ads on some sites?
Right.
Because like even though adult materials like illegal in Korea, if you go on some sites, there's like a bunch of advertisements on the site.
Or even like pamphlets in public. Like,
Yeah.
In Gangnam every morning.
oh, pamphlets in public, I think no way.
Because like on the ground you can see like,
everywhere.
Last one, don't gamble. It's also illegal.
I gamble every day.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, you know, being alive is a gamble.
So in Indonesia, there's no legal casino.
Being alive is gambling, betul. Hidup ini sebuah perjudian gitu ya.
Like gambling is just fully illegal.
You know, as like some cruises, they have like casinos inside of it, and like some of them they go around Asia and all. Like if Indonesians go to those cruises, like they're not allowed to go inside the casino.
I think within like the Indonesian territory.
It's more of like.
So it depends on where that is.
Is it gambling that's legal or casinos?
Oh, gambling is illegal. So betting on
anything?
Why is it illegal, do you think?
it leads to worse things, maybe money problems.
Bankruptcy.
We should learn from that.
Yeah, we all should.
We all should. I think every country has like a lot of good and bad that can be like taken and used in other
Itu
places.
maksudnya apa aja
There are a
harus
lot of things that I
diperjudikan
didn't
Baci ya?
know.
I know more than 2 things.
You know 12.
Yeah.
Really surprised about the pointing.
Yeah.
Where's the supermarket? It's over there.
I'm gonna point like this now.
I want to point like this now too. I'm kind of surprised. There are plenty of things that I didn't know and that like I can kind of relate either to my culture or to like other cultures that I've had contact with, for example Korean ones. I'm like, oh, I can see where like you guys are coming from, like with this idea. I want to go to Indonesia one day.
It was interesting to me how the things that are normal to me aren't actually normal in other countries. Like I thought I was cultured enough to know some things about international stuff, but
We're so different. Yeah. And actually, one of my best friends is Indonesian. I didn't know any of the stuff that you told me.
Wow.
So I should do more research with her.
it's okay. Now you know.
Thank you.
Today we talked about 10 things that you shouldn't do in Indonesia.
If you like the video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below.
See you guys next time. Bye.
Mau dengar suaranya?
Iya.
Jadi kan. Wah, jadi itu dia guys ya, 10
Tapi
hal
sebenarnya
yang
daripada sini kita dapat belajar juga lah tentang culture berbeda negara juga. Daripada sana mereka juga macam oke, daripada sekarang ini aku tahu kalau ini adalah sesuatu yang bagus, ini yang buat ini enggak.
dan juga guys, dan juga kalau kita lihat tadi ya, jujur ya, Mbak tadi itu guys ya, dia sangat-sangat membawa Indonesia itu untuk dipandang tinggi sebenarnya. Itu guys ya. Jujur ya, karena aku suka cara penyampaiannya ya, cara dia menerangkan kepada teman-temannya ya. Gimana harusnya, jangan bikin kayak gini di Indonesia. Jadi sekurang-kurangnya ya, itulah orang bilang, apa yang orang nggak tahu itu kita coba sampaikan. Gitu, apa yang kita lakukan ini sama seperti Mbak tadi guys ya. Apa yang orang nggak tahu itu kita coba sampaikan ya. Walaupun bukan kita yang bikin kadang-kadang ya, tapi kita juga dipersalahkan kayak gitu ya. Itu maksudnya, tapi kita menyampaikan sesuatu yang positif untuk orang lain. Gitu. Itu yang bagus sekali guys ya. Nah, jadi orang lebih memahami negara dan juga adab sesebuah negara itu. Jadi guys, ini sangat luar biasa sekali untuk kita reaksi ya. Semoga kita semua beroleh sesuatu, belajar sesuatu dari sini dan juga mendapat manfaatnya juga, insya Allah. Kalau kalian rasa oke, kalian bisa masuk terus ke channelnya tadi. Dan juga kalau kalian rasa reaksi kita ini bermanfaat, sila sebarkan juga kepada orang lain. Jadi guys, terima kasih kepada kalian yang udah nonton video ini sehingga habis bersama dengan kita. Mungkin itu saja untuk kali ini Baci ya.
Itu saja pada kami. Bagaimana sekiranya kalian ada lagi sebuah video untuk reaksi, just komen dan beserta dengan link, dan insya Allah kami coba kebaikan untuk merealisasikan video Anda.
Ya, itu saja untuk kali ini. See you for the next video. Assalamualaikum, bye.